as soon as... Oh, hold on. Why is my audio not outputting? Let's see. Audio... Oh, the frames are dropping. Let's see. Properties... I'm really confused. Let's see. Chai Bongos, sure hut, welcome to the stream. Huh. Also, apparently I've dropped about 50% of my frames since starting. Which is also pretty curious. That's some early Xeno Crisis. Yeah, see. Sure, congrats on getting the first redeem. There's that. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. Why is this? Why does this happen so often nowadays? God. Like we bought the cable. Cable didn't work. We're getting off to a hell of a start today, huh? Are we even in the right category? Let me double check. We're in DL, right? Christ almighty. Ugh. Okay. I think we're in DL. 1,000 skipped frames. It's actually worse than that. Holy fuck. Why is this happening? What is going on with my network? Okay, maybe it's stabilizing. No music. Hmm. So that should be this. Change this. Audio. There we go. This should be on speakers 2. Apply. Okay, there we go. Well, that's that. There's nothing from the game. I'm still dropping frames apparently. Why? Is it a network thing? I don't think it's a GPU thing, right? Maybe it'll stabilize. Is it a... Oh, shh. Tangerine, thank you for the raid. Oh, wait, is my keyboard working? My keyboard is not working. Oh, there we go. Apparently I'm not even signed into my... Why am I not even signed in? Yeah, it's gonna ask me to authenticate, isn't it? Oh my god. But Tanji, thank you for the raid, for bringing along people to see this train wreck of a stream start. Oh my god. There we go, holy shit, finally worked. Playing Wild Flipper, the signal continues to drop. Holy shit. Oh my god. Why is this happening? Oh my god, Tanji, make it stop. The frames. Hold on. I'm actually I'm gonna go check something. I'm gonna go check something. Right. Plug that back in. Hope the signal there stabilizes while I go check that nothing's fucking torrenting. Hold on 1 second. Everything is a mystery. It shows me 32,000 skipped frames. Holy shit. I don't think I've even streamed that many frames. It's telling me it's dropped about 11k frames, which is apparently 50%. Oh my god. Okay, so... I think my network's just being shit today. Don't really know what I can do about that. Yeah, starting today with a Xeno crisis. Mm.
書物はよく読むよ。国を守るには力だけでなく知識も必要だからね。
フアラスもピノンも大切な後輩。
Like, sometimes it's green on my end, sometimes it isn't. I don't really know what to do. Because I don't think it's a PC network thing. Like, it's definitely not. Actually, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just the internet at home is being a bit ass today. Oh dear. Well, hopefully it'll settle down over time. There's like 3 people using the Wi-Fi at home. Probably soon to be 4. Well, we'll see if it... Oh my god, and this keeps breaking. Everything's breaking today. Holy shit. Today just isn't my day. It stopped downloading lewds. They're there to be downloaded, sure hard. What am I supposed to do? Oh my god. Alright, what are we looking at? We've got the Divine Deception event. We've got the recent edition of... Well, edition? Hold on. The music's really just pretty loud. Today's just not the day. It really isn't. Celestial, welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Okay, I feel like it's settled down. But obviously, I think as soon as I say that, my goddamn signal's gonna drop and be like, haha. No more iPad stream. God, like, this is the sort of thing that I hoped buying the new cable would fix, but then my new cable is just like, yeah, I'm not gonna feed any video to your capture card. Thanks. So I don't know. Maybe I need to get a different cable. Even though, like, the cable I bought is just like, oh my god. The cable I bought is like, yeah, yep, we support 1080p 60. Okay, I'm gonna make a little change to my daisy chain of cables. 1 second, I'm gonna crawl under my desk again. Right, it's clearly because Chip wasn't there. It's gonna fix everything now. Holy shit. Anyway, the thing I'm changing is, like, let's see what happens if I plug the iPad directly into the capture card instead of into the little HDMI splitter shit I've got going on. Because, like, if I've got things in a splitter, then I can, with a bit of luck, I can hit a switch underneath the desk with my foot if I want to literally start streaming from the Switch instead. But seeing as we haven't really done that for, like, years. Okay, maybe an exaggeration, but given that we haven't actually done that for a while, I figured it's probably not a big deal if I just plug it in directly for a bit, right? But I don't know if anyone wants to do the Astral Raid. I normally just quick play these. I don't think Astral Raids are really content that people on stream, like, need help doing most of the time. And regardless of that, I think most people can get carried anyway, if they just, like, go in with pubs. But, you know, what else are we looking at? Oh my god, was dropping frames again. And the signal's dropping from my card. Holy shit. It'll get back eventually. Oh my god, I say that and it drops immediately. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess today really just is not the day. No, the frame's going down the drain again. I know, this is pain. I don't understand this streaming thing sometimes. Why does Dragalia have to be a mobile game? Like, honestly, I think I used to get more reliability out of my phone. But that had its own issues as well. Skipped Galileo's story when I first poured him, since it was spoilers in the main story I hadn't finished yet. Now I'm finally playing, I realised how much I was missing. Main story? There's a lot of stuff in the main story. Like, I don't know, I suppose there's, like, kind of two, maybe three factions, depending on how you think about it. Like, people that really care about the story, and then people that skip the story. And obviously, because people are not two-dimensional creatures, or in this case, one-dimensional, you know, you got everything in between. You know, I think I used to read all of the story up until, like, maybe chapter 17, 18. Oh, the stuff from Galileo's. To be fair, I believe Galileo's story is still unread here for me. Well, quite a few stories here to read, but you know, I think we'll leave it at that for now. Also, facility upgrades of it. Are there upgrades for the fountain thing? This thing? That's not a fountain. Oh, wait. This is the one, right? From Agents of the Goddess? Yeah, okay. In which case, no more upgrades. Wait, but this is Divine Deception. It doesn't give you a... Was there a facility from this one? Hold on. Stat boosting. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Wait, cleansing fount? Yeah. Okay. What? Where have I put it? Oh. It was right there the entire time. I'm gonna close some things, see if it makes a difference. Zol, welcome. Hello. I'm gonna slowly trim down programs open on my PC until it decides it's gonna behave. Apparently I've dropped to about 28% of the frames this stream. It's a wonder that anyone's still watching. Holy shit. Oh my god. But what are we looking at today? Alberian Battle Royale. I don't think I've touched it like this month at all. Yeah, nothing this month. Obviously we still got this defensive event running. I don't really know what. Oh, there's the event stories. Field training? No, I don't think I do that anymore. I think we just did that once. World shitter stream, but barely anyone can play with you. Like, world shitter is just one of those things, like, I just load it up on my emulator now and I just, like, let it plink along for a bit. I'm also completely clueless as to how to progress in that game at the moment, because I just finished story, and after that I'm just like, X story? Yes? I'm dropping frames. Fucking iPad decide. Yeah, I honestly, I'm perplexed. Like, I don't know if it's a. It's like. I wish I knew what was going on when the signal drops like that. Oh my god, like that. You owe me 70k frames. I'll fucking hand draw them, mail them to you. Oh my god, that'd be better bandwidth than what I'm getting right now, I think. Jesus Christ. Right, well, this is just me autoing the fucking defensive event at the moment, so let me see if I can wrangle the cable around a bit and make it behave. This doesn't need to move. This one is literally plugged directly into the card now. So see if anything else happens. Give that a spin. Give that a spin. I don't think anything else needs to move, right? Let's give this a little 180 twist and see if that makes a difference. This fucking adapter sometimes, it's like trying to cast secret magic to get it to fucking actually connect sometimes. My gimped team already performing better than Orochi than most people's teams. Black Elemental, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. You're seeing, hopefully, the tail end of a fucking train wreck of a stream, but... Yeah, so Thursday and Friday I wasn't really at home at all, also didn't really play much Dragalia. I may have played some yesterday, but Thursday I very much travelled into London, went to see a gig of an old co-worker of mine. It was their first gig since, we had, big lockdown restrictions kicking in last year, like almost a year and a half ago. Actually, about a year and a half ago, to be fair. So, I know, it was nice seeing everyone again, that kind of thing. Also, today's drink of choice is just going to be water from my flask, because, you know how it is when you go to a gig, there is often a lot of alcohol involved. Do I have any shotgun type manacasters? Are they fun to play at all? Close range ones? It depends what you find fun. Like, I think it's pretty fun to play as close range and play as risky as possible, and just try and stick close and keep blasting away. Like for me, when I play close range manacaster, it very much becomes a game of see how high I can get the combo counter. Because like if you got over damage, that kind of stuff. Every single tap is 16 hits to the combo counter. It's how fast you can die. Thank you for your vote of confidence, Angie. But no, that's also true. Close range manacasters, since you do want to, well, basically, you basically play melee range, but you have the innate reduced defense that ranged characters all have, right? So, yeah. You die a lot. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah. I think since we dropped so many frames at the start of the stream, I wager we're probably, like, people are going to be watching with a humongous delay, I imagine. And like if you try and refresh your stream, it's gonna buffer until you hit that same delay again. I think it's typically what happens with Twitch. I think if it's completely irredeemably terrible, then I could probably end stream and like give it a minute and then restart. I think that typically resets any sort of delay. It's not great, and I think it also means that if I want to upload a VOD to YouTube, then it ends up being like in 2 chunks, which is also not very swifty. But yeah. Angie, why are you like this? Right. Okay, well, touch wood. I feel like we've seen the last of the issues. Let me carry you in World Charter. Is it even particularly engaging content to watch me get carried? Is the main thing. I mean, it's pretty to watch, but I feel like at that point it's just me getting hypnotized by, you know, pretty colors on the stream. Because we can call you bad. Is that what you watch my stream for, right? You watch it for educational content. On that note, actually, I think what we want to do is, you know, while this autos, we can, in fact, look at some news posts, right? Go to the DL main page, be like, aha! Holy shit, my Wi-Fi is really slow if this is struggling to load. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so besides Astral Raid, we've got the Platinum Showcase, we've got... Oh god, Time Attack. I think Time Attack's not for a couple of days, right? But look at the version update post anyway. What this autos. And so we're looking at a couple of things, right? We've got the final... I guess this is the equivalent of Dragon Spirals. That was mentioned in like 2nd anniversary. You finally got around to it using the essences, because when they first introduced the draconic essences, they were like, "Yeah, we'll work on something to, you know, give you a further use after unbinding." And you know, this is finally it. But yeah. So with this 5th unbind, that's essences only. We've got an increased level cap to 120 and improves the effects of their abilities. So like, at the very least, you could see an increase to the base increases, right? So for example, Agni pictured here as a 60% strength dragon. We could see that increase to... I mean, the pessimistic side would be like, they're just going to increase it to 70%. But we could also see some additional things added to it. Could see... I mean, they only mentioned ability, so I don't think they're going to change skills. But, you know, nothing's saying they can't, right? But hopefully we get, like, increases to base numbers, so 60 to 70%, 75%. Maybe they change... Because, like, there's nothing saying that they can't change the abilities to have effects from their skills, right? Because, like, for a lot of adventurers, for example, you know, amp-related adventurers, the amp part of their abilities, or their skill set, is from their abilities, right? Like, for example, I think there's a case like Undercover Grace, for example. Well, actually, is Undercover Grace an accurate one? Well, a lot of adventurers that had amps added to their kits with spirals, for example, it was the abilities that got changed to grant them amps. So there's nothing saying that, like, Agnis can't suddenly grant, you know, 2 levels of strength amp upon using a skill. Just abilities are free to play mats, so it's not going to be super amazing. Right? Yeah, I guess you wouldn't expect any dragons to suddenly become best in slot as a result of these changes. And, you know, part of me is wondering, like, are people just going to use this to be like, haha, I'm using a spiraled dragon, which gives me higher might than a Gala dragon, which means it's better, right? I don't know. Bad players are going to be bad regardless, right? I don't really have any sort of, like, way to cap this off. It's just like, guess it's okay. I mean, obviously we have to see in the end where it leaves us. Mainly good for people who have like no dragons. Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, I think like we see in this channel quite often, and probably in any other DL channel as well, right? Anyone that streams DL and regularly does endgame content, there's always going to be people who come in with like half-baked characters, half-baked setups, that kind of thing. And they'll request something like, you know, a legend clear or something. And like some people, like the fact that legend is not really a means of progression, but rather just a test of your existing progression. Like I think some people don't quite get it. There's something I sort of get the impression of. But yeah, like hopefully people don't think that this ends up being a substitute for Gala or, you know, the typical best inside dragons, but you know, for something that's like that might be used to build up your backline in AI, definitely pretty decent. If you don't have like full gacha dragons, that kind of thing already. You can see like, by that I mean like Gala dragons, skill damage dragons at the very least, that kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see where this leaves us. Like obviously we have to actually see the ability changes to make a full power judgment on them, but for anyone that's already like at late game stage, that's been playing for a decent amount of time, has a lot of dragons, I guess it's not really a huge change. But for players that are sort of midway there, I guess like this might be a decent way of getting you to like Master Agito level, Master Sinister Dominion level, that kind of stuff. I'm still gonna judge anyone that brings one of these dragons to a legend though. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, next, Omnisite. So, Omnisite will automatically upgrade adventurers to 5 stars. Fully unbind mana circle, spirals if they exist, that kind of thing. So, for anything that's like not upgraded, not promoted, then this thing can save you like 100k old water, right? EXP crystals are sort of a pretty minor point at this point, but I don't know. I mean, like I'm trying to think where this might come from. Would they make this a paid item? Would it come from events? It'd be kind of weird if it came from events. But the fact that it can be used to skip spiral progression, so let's have a look at the things that they've outlined, right? Cannot be used on temporary adventurers who've yet to join your roster, so like adventurers you just got introduced to from any sort of raid event. You probably shouldn't be using it on temporary adventurers anyway, because they typically don't have the best stats, even when fully upgraded. Omnisite can be used on adventurers from raid events who join your roster permanently, but it cannot be used on said adventurers who upgraded using convictions until the availability period for the epilogue during your raid event has passed. So you can't use it to skip progress on adventurers from raids, but you probably shouldn't be anyway. But they haven't excluded like so fully unlocked mana nodes, including the Mara Spiral. So could it be used to skip Trials of the Mighty Ones? Possibly? I don't know. Whale item, it'll be a repeat of the 6-star ingot, one free then paid. My speculation was net Mercurial Gauntlet clears. I mean, both are potentially true, right? People hyping this up too much. I mean, again, it's very much just a luxury item, right? It's not like these things aren't possible to get already, or at least like it's like skipping progression, right? Like a fast forward kind of thing. Challenge battle nightmare. Wait, that's available now? Oh right, Yada trial. You also want to do that. I'll grab those. Oh hey, we got these. And I think this is it. No, Divine Deception. Did we not do that? I guess not. We won't see this after the freebie. I mean, even if I did get a freebie, I might just sit on it anyway. I get a freebie, I'm debating using it on my 45 noded Samaverica or my level 1 Julieta. Honestly, it would save you a few weeks of waiting for Trials of the Mighty fights if you used it on Samaverica, right? Because Julieta, her spiral is... if I remember correctly, her spiral wasn't the Trials of the Mighty one. That one, you could, like, once you have the materials, you know, you can just push her straight to 17, no time gating at all. But obviously it costs materials instead of convictions, that kind of stuff. Like, whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing... I don't know. Honestly, I don't... it's hard to say. Just a lot of Champions Testaments I don't have. That is a good point, right? Yeah. 5-star spirals are pretty expensive in terms of Champions Testaments. I believe, like, if you go from 0 to 70 for a 5-star character, it's like... 7? Premium mat that skips other premium mat screens whale item. Because like you can buy Champions Testaments, right? I guess is the premium mat. But even then, like buying them doesn't really feel worth it. So yeah, I guess what Aggie's saying does kind of make sense. You'd use it to when used on like a character that can be spiraled. That's 5-star. That's not a Trials of the Mighty one. I guess you get the most value out of it. 7 Champions Testaments worth. Or you can just skip waiting. But, you know, the thing is, I'm very much expecting this to cost, like, if it were a whale item that's on par with the Adamantite ingot, it would be like $40 to $50 most likely, at a point where it's just like, nobody wants to buy it because it's so expensive. Jumping ahead, expecting things to be busted. I mean, there's so little hype around this game anymore. People gotta create their own, right? Yeah. Increased drop rates for Void Battles, IO, Dragon Trials, Agato up to Master. So people can grind stuff out faster, which is probably fine, because like this, you know, I think making people grind out fights hundreds of times just to finish out their stuff, I think it's fine. People on Twitter thinking it's for all dragons. I mean, all it takes is for one person to misread it, tweet about it as if what they thought they read was true, and then people just skip reading the news post themselves and they just go off whatever was tweeted, I think. Yeah, it's very easy to let it run away like that. Hold on, this was Nightmare, right? Or the drop, okay. Didn't look like increased rupee, so that's the huge gate. Oh. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I think we did get gated by rupees eventually, right? Well, we'll see. Because obviously they haven't actually shown the rupees bit here, but can't rule it out entirely until... you know, Angie's got a point. Less stamp spent on mats, more stamp for rupee farming. But to be fair, you'd still be spending, like, even when you are doing rupee farming, it's on similar stages, right? Although I suppose when you're rupee farming, it's on like the low difficulty quests, right? It's like you know, standard high dragon trials, that kind of thing. I mean, personally, I'm at the point where, like, it's not really a big deal. I'm mostly done. Although, the nice thing is, if I wanted to, like, max out my high dragon child weapons instead of, just having the 5 unbinds for weapon bonuses, that kind of thing. Be slightly easier, I guess, because I'm not really rupee gated anymore. If I wanted to finish void weapons, you know, get every single bonus possible, it's a thing now. When P and Fleur get 70 MC, I'll carry. Yeah, CFAT, welcome to the stream. Blacken, welcome to the stream. I've not really been saying hi to people as they drop in, but you know, I appreciate you guys dropping in. Good to see. Well, increased drops. They haven't specified increased rupees, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know where that leaves us then. Huh? Because like you often finish farming, like even at our current point, you finish farming mats for weapons anyway, before you actually have the rupees to craft all of them. So is this really shortening the grind? It might shorten the grind for dojos and stuff at the very least. But as for weapons and stuff, I suppose rupees are still the main bottleneck there. Ray, welcome to the stream. So, see what loadouts work best in co-op and suggested teams. So you can... Wait, suggested teams feature may be used with the following quests. Co-op suggested teams. So does this suggest like does this suggest a unit with the backlines? Because it's not going to suggest like a full team for you, right? It's going to suggest like, hey, bring a... So it's Volk, right? Like, I don't know. It's going to suggest different Lowen setups, different Haildegard setups, different Gala Leon setups. Or is it going to be like, hey, this has been cleared with 3 Gleons and Lowen. Try doing that kind of thing. But when it says loadout, I feel like it's for a single... It's for one player out of the 4 in the co-op team? Going to be filled with whale teams and or meme teams? Do you want to help me do that, Angie? Might suggest the most used one. Right, but the most used one might still differ in terms of prints and stuff, right? But if it does suddenly suggest, like, you know, Lowen, Mem, Galleon, double buff shit, and like skill shares and stuff, then that'd be pretty interesting. But these never captured skill shares, right? So, like, if it does suggest, you know, a double buff setup, people still gotta have a few brain cells and think, oh, this setup's using double buff prints. I wonder what shared skills I use. Oh, Agato and fuck knows, Dragon Your Lily, because I like over damage. Man, I'm really cynical, huh? Jesus. I'm sure they'd figure it out. You'd hope so when people start to do like master. I mean, standard expert, I suppose, it's not so bad, right? But yeah, I suppose I'm not really seeing things from the point of view of a player who's like just started a couple of weeks ago kind of thing. Other changes. 3rd anniversary illustration, very good. I don't know why they really need to announce this, but yeah. Background check, they're going to be adding it. I don't know why they're announcing stickers in advance, voice lines. I suppose people might forget if you didn't mention it, but they're also assuming people actually read these other changes, bullet points. Anyway. Should we do some content? Dailies. Oh, we didn't even do that. Oh my god. That can wait. Give me 3 times expert Iblis. Just expert. That can be arranged. Although, didn't you do one with us on Wednesday, I want to say? I don't think Alazan's quite the right pick. Is it one of these?
さっそうと出陣だ
Actually. No, I don't do any Storm Lash or any shit. Let's not do
スベニ
that.
トラ使節団
教会騎士が来たっすよ
Valentine's Chelsea. Anyway, let me drop the code in
油断せずに行くわよ
chat before I start fiddling with anything. So we'll be dealing with Styx buffed equals good?
夏の
Oh,
自由
you mean
研
like
究
people saying Styx is good just because Styx has been buffed? I mean, like, I'd hope they realize at this point what a mess Styx is, that nobody uses it. Or she? Her? Uses her? Also, where the fuck is my knot set up? Oh, there it is. Wait, it was here the entire time.
みんなと一緒
You could use buffed Pazuzu. Oh my god. Alright, so that's poison, that's poison, Storm Lash, Dragon Prep, dagger stuff. Okay. Don't want to change my backline at all. Is it time to stop memeing with Mina? Or just put on
にお友達
put
の
on
ため
skill
だ
damage. Maybe. Or Melody. That could also work.
いざドキドキのデー
More strength and poison Punisher might be legit. More strength and what? More haste on my haste dragons. Ooh, to be fair, no, haste dragons are pretty nice. More G and C refill. I mean, that would assume they touch the skills, which might not always be the case. They might not ever actually add anything to dragons that aren't the Affliction Punisher ones, for example, or the Affliction Punisher or the pure strength dragons, right? Or in Shadow's case, there's not actually a permanent. Oh no, there's Cthonius, right? But Cthonius is unique in that there's the growing strength thing. Skill refill aura was a mistake, like the buff zone. Yeah. I think Akasha was the first one to introduce that kind of thing, and then like, it suddenly just.
スベニトラ使節団
And then he decided flat refill. Oh, the aura itself. What? Oh, the 35% skill fill. Yeah, because like that's equivalent, I believe, to like 52% haste already, which was kind of insane. Alright, does anyone want to drop in for DPS? I might open this to pubs. I don't. What was my initial? I'm trying to think. Like, what was my initial thoughts on Bunny? Did I think Bunny was good when it first turned up? Let's open this up. So we have Stormlash and Poison with Louise and Not. Okay, so this person wants to heal.
みんなと一緒
Kasha. Should be fine. I feel like it's hard to go wrong, right? If all the DPS are people in stream. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna jinx it. The healer's gonna die 12 times. But expect Iblis. I don't think it's too bad, right? How does the fight go again? Dear. Honestly though, like after this, kind of excited to go back to Conqueror's Blade. Conqueror's Blade is pretty fun. They are the sponsor of today's stream. I don't know if I've mentioned that already, but yeah. Pretty good game. It's a pretty good game. I like it. I need to turn on Do Not Disturb again. I'm getting recommendation. Oh shit! I didn't. Okay. Fucking notifications for subscriptions to Chinese news channels on YouTube, which is not great. I mean, not the end of the world really, but probably do without that popping up in your content. What do? I do this? Oh, wait. You know what? Let's wait until after the content. After the fight ends. Sit around and Stormlash him immediately. I wonder if Seafut is doing the optimal Volk thing. What was it? This one? Oh god, I hope it is. Okay. Because like apparently optimal Volk is not charging it to full. You get the most percentage damage out of Volk if you actually weave in a bunch of attacks and 4 strikes. I don't know, according to Raynon's analysis anyway. Ridiculous. It's firing cones in. This, wait. Oh, I need to have purple here. Okay, actually, not too bad. Right. Poison. Poison. What is this now? Oh, it's not me. Gabriel's so hot, oh my lord. Oh, Jesus. Oh, healer disconnected. That shouldn't be too bad, right? Right? Also, I think my poison didn't land. Dispel. Oh no. Poison. Go bonk. Stormlash's ass. Spawn. Go. Where's he at? I'm wondering if it's even worth to S2. If I want to just optimize Stormash. I might just skip the S2 and just C5 in between Stormlashes. Or he teleports. That too. Try again. Go. Fucking turns around. Can't hit the cloak. Okay. It's firing in. We get behind. Okay. Dispel there, handled fine. Oh god, Sifa. Sifa. Okay, Sifa might be fine if there's some healing, but oh Jesus. Okay, no, Sifa's good. All good. Thankfully. Oh, we might be about to have a rough time, huh? Because yeah, AI healer. There's both on me. Did the AI healer die? Oh my god, the AI healer died. Okay, we need to full Unga Bunga. No! Siva, do the thing! Actually, no, I don't have corrosion here, so I don't have a timer, but okay, well, okay. Jesus Christ. I guess that works. Oh no, network, please. Oh my god. And a room for 2 Master Iblis weeklies? We might be able to do that. Sifa, if you wanted to swap, are you willing to swap over to Master? Also, oh my god. I guess my internet's just shitting out here. Did you guys get your clears at least? I'm stuck too? Oh my god. Mr. Okada, please. I guess we had another disconnect. Is that... is... weeklies. I mean, if we're doing Master, I guess not. Sifat, are we okay to do Master? I think you're competent enough to do Master, right? If we do some weeklies for... Can we do it again? Oh, you want to do expert? Okay, we'll go first come first served first. But we'll do one more expert and then 2 Master weeklies. Unless my internet's just like, nope, no one don't want to do co-op things anymore. It might be safer if I go healer. I don't know. We'll see. Ah. Or not. I don't know. Depends what you guys want to do. I've got the poison and the storm lash. What do I take as Noelle, actually? I take Joaquin, right? Maybe? Just to help out? Is the person who asked for this again in here? I think Alex is... Oh, hello. Over damage? Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Does Sanoa... I think she... Hold on, let me check her skills. I forget what she does. So... Poisons, okay. I'm not entirely sure if that actually does anything. Oh, and I suppose you may as well take... Actually, I don't know. An expert... You might be okay? Not 100% sure. Get rid of horrific S1's skill haste nerf. I guess it makes sense. Who's... I don't have any of the... Like, skill share wise, I don't have either Akasha or Yukata Cassandra, who I think would be optimal for over damage, shared skills. Have neither of them. I wonder who... We've got the Shadow Focus showcase there as well. I'm wondering who's there that might be worth getting. Remember when Summer Sinnoh was top win DPS? I mean, that's... Was it because, like, oh, she buffs everything? And, like, I don't know, the sim... like, I think it grossly overvalues buffs. Do we need OD? Her personal was better than Hawk's? Wait, really? Okay, but to be fair, Hawk is like pretty bad for sustained DPS. Do we need OD? I mean, I think OD's best with not on the team. I don't know what Zolt is running for backline. Is Zolt running... Oh, hold on, I'm looking at the wrong screen for backline, right? Dragon Haste. Oh, no, not? This was Ciela? Yeah. Okay, quick cursory check. Is this Flurry? Oh, energy level up. That's a dead print. Because it's when you lose that if you get cursed. Actually, no. I suppose you could evade it. World Flipper ad. You got a World Flipper ad? You got a World Flipper ad? Fucking Cygames. They advertise World Flipper, but Dragalia ads where? Dragalia ads where? Okay, so we had Skill Haste, and that's been changed to Tornado Bash. Okay. I think that'll work for now. Well, it's XP anyway. I don't shapeshift too much, so I just went with Summon Orwin's healing factor. Third, and you just believe copium. Do you think they're actually going to do the whole Cygames Nintendo divorce from 3rd anniversary onwards? They advertise to people on Twitter now. Are we talking about DL? Are we advertising to people on Twitter? Because the fucking DL tweet is just like, oh, we advertise our game at every chance we get. Wow, I have energy. What it gonna do? Never mind, I got cast. Fuck. Oh. Well then. I don't think we have the. I think we're lacking like 2% DPS required to push through that second cast. Would think a year 3 advertisement would exist though. Have no idea what energy or inspiration do. So energy, when you get all 5 stacks, boosts the damage or healing of the next, well, damaging or healing skill that you have by 50% of that skill's base potency. Sounds great. It's okay, because the problem is that 50% increase gets added on like before anything else. So like if you had strength buffs, for example, those don't get factored in. If you have like it doesn't factor in your other buffs, so like the synergy on it is lacking, I think. Inspiration guarantees the next damaging skill you use is a critical hit, which is honestly I think what energy wanted to be, but all we get is disappointment instead. Oh, I'm not winning this. Okay, you got it this time? Fuck this, I'm just healing. That one wants poison. I don't think my S2 actually poisons, right? It only changes, Oh, never mind. It only makes them vulnerable. If I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Very well might be. Wow, I got an overdrive counter. Checklist, shooting cones. Energy found dead in a ditch. Yeah, and like the problem is when it first got introduced, like honestly, I feel like they grossly overvalued it compared to, you know. Energy is huge, 50% damage increase. But did not end up being nearly as impactful. Oh. Yeah, I should do this, right? Yeah. Don't know if people get energy, but might do. Energy on Volk skill, yes. Actually, does that do it? It might do. Why am I taking melee position? Energy on Lapis with Well Hunter's respec fine. I mean, yeah, when you can do it as often as S2. When you can do it as often as Lapis can with that setup, then like it's great. But to be fair, that's like a synergy-based thing instead of, you know, anything that's inherently part of their base kits, right? please. Go.
やりますグッドウィルミッション
滑稽だな。苦しむといい。愚昧な君たちに本物が見抜ける
Okay,
かな。
just this one. So many characters just have the whole based around energy for what? I think for a lot of those characters, energy was like the hip thing when they were introduced, right?
元気をお届けです
Ridiculous, shooting backwards, so we stay in the arena.
もう見るに耐えない。
この時はやります交渉の切り札恵みの風を
Have some Megumi.
知りなさい
Oh, that needs a dispel. There we go.
知りなさい
Well, so much for the energy I just gave.
知りなさい
That should just heal up immediately, right?
もう苦しむといい。
グッドウィルミッション
僕の美しさに酔いしれた。汚らわしい。
Amazing. It's not so bad when it's
愚かさを
red.
知りたま
グッドウィルミッションバッドメッセージこの時はやります
な君たちこそが。
You got a car and found dead in a ditch. Stream keeps lagging, can't tell if it's me or Zeno. Well, as you say that,
運命を変える。
OBS is telling me it's doing bad things, so I think it's most definitely me this time around. Pia still doesn't have an ult. Pia, one day. To be fair, I don't know. I guess it depends on what your personal biases are, right? I don't have a huge hankering for Pia. Summon Mikoto, remember him? God, he was... They made him pretty weird. Like, I don't know. He was kind of cool, though. Like, the forced stance changes. Honestly, I think played to his whole fucking Avatar of Nature shtick pretty well. I don't think I've ever used him, though, to be fair.
みんなと一緒に
Jirota ult. Oh, man. Fucking the Monster Hunter Prince teasing us with ults. It's so sad. It's so sad. Ah, jeez. Jirota ult. Linyu ult. What else was there? To be fair, those are the ones I only really like. Those are the two I remember the most because they feature very heavily in One Prince. But I guess the Prince as well, right? I wanted the Pia. Was Pia actually in one of those Prince? Because I don't remember off the top of my head. Ah,
共に謎と
Healing
戯れましょう
Lathana's Storm Lashes, right? 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 I guess not? Unless S2 does? It doesn't. Huh. Oh, well, Hound Shot will cover some anyway, and we've got the knot. If Taco brings Storm Lash, maybe? Stop having stream skill issues. I control that thing on my internet. Oh wait, to be fair, Akasha also Storm Lashes. We might be fine. Who has Storm Lash skill share? Akasha just Storm Lashes natively. Otherwise, I guess it's just me. You do have the Storm Lash skills, right? You have upgraded. 61. Does that Storm Lash? Wait. Shit, there's no Storm Lash on your S2. Ah, Jesus. What skill share applies Storm Lash? Oh, the typical one is for more Joaquin. So you'd go for this pew pew shooty shooty here. I don't think there's any other common Stormlash skill shares off the top of my head. Saiga? No Joaquin. Oh, Jesus. Saiga's a 7 cost. Cecile. Jesus, it's looking pretty bad, huh? Who else Stormlashes in Wind?
みんなと一緒に
Wait, hold on. Does Zolt have Stormlash? Houndshot. Okay. So there's Stormlash me, Stormlash skill share with Zolt. Maybe one with Taco. Should I go not? If we have one other Stormlasher, then we can, I think, stop worrying about red squat, orange squat. Yeah. Christ almighty.
それがしも参ろ
Oh. Saiga then. Okay, should be fine. You don't need Volcon Nath. Oh. That's a good point. But Volk gives you the Punisher, maybe? Is that worth it? I'm not sure. Might have to restart. Okay, I'm gonna stop stream for like